morning everyone, my name is Chiang and welcome back to Design Malaysia. Today we have got BU Architects. She has actually won the PAM Gold Award for the Penang Digital Library. I'll leave a link in the description below so that you guys can also check it out. Today we are at Harmony Centre. Harmony Centre is a brand new project that's just been completed by BU. I'll let BU tell you more about it.
We started with the first visit to the building. When we entered, the whole building was pretty dark in the interiors. So the first decision that we made was we really need to open up the walls and then bring the outdoors in, because the whole garden feel is so strong. And we also recognize that probably there's potential to change the middle zone to natural ventilated, and then left and right are just air-conditioned space where the need rises, but otherwise there's ceiling fans. Everything was pared down in a humble way because the whole purpose of the building is to serve the people. So we as the designer wanted to catch that sentiment and make sure wherever that we spend is really justified. How do you deal with a big hall add on to a small house? So we start to analyze what we could borrow from the old house. We play with the right proportion. We borrow a few of the roof lines to the new one. On the side walls, what do you expect from a typical hall will be just a straight line of roof. But because I wanted to bring light, natural light, but without glare or without privacy, being too open, we introduced this accordion. I call it the accordion wall. One wall is solid, the other one is a window, so that when the whole accordion wall lines up side by side, you get this continuous flow of light coming in. On the roof, we line up intermittently a strip of skylight. So that itself, during the day when you go in, it has this whole uplifting sense of place. When they were erecting the whole roof, then I realized it frames the view of the trees at the back, and it also frames both ways. And then it's so impressive that I refused to close it up. So again, we went back to remove this, remove that. But it was a lot of observation during construction. We weren't sure how to work with the old truss because the ceiling is not open yet. But when the contractor has removed all the ceiling, then we came. Then I could see the whole skeletal roof truss. And immediately I felt that we could do something of a skylight feature. Of course, we quickly went back to the drawing boards, and we managed to work with the contractor to do simple, clear roofing sheet. And then during the day, it's a natural skylight. Not very bright, but it doesn't bring in a lot of heat gain because the whole old building has a lot of tall trees around it. And at night, we make sure we line up with glow lights around it. So again, inevitably it becomes like a feature on its own. We feel that sometimes during construction of a new building, we need to continuously see and look for opportunities to enhance. When we started the landscape work, we wanted this whole kampong feel. Okay, that means kampong style, very natural. The gardens evolve on its own. We kept all the palm trees. We brought in Weiming of Sputnik Forest, and our team started to curate these pockets of experience. Then at the back, the garden is fully shaded throughout the day until noon. Had pockets of gardens, meandering paths, benches, and then I felt we have to bring back the swing. So we sprinkled, every pocket has one swing as a note. That swing, I imagine it will be nice for adults. Young parents like you and I can have a good time just chit-chatting under the trees. So then that's why when you came in, you felt that, oh, there's a surprise at the back. So we thought it's also a good story. Those days in kampung houses, there's a lot of hidden gardens that greets you by surprise. When we talk about kampung, a sense of nostalgia comes back. What are the games that you play when you are young? So we thought, oh, let's try this snake and ladder on a bigger scale. So you imagine a playfulness in all the garden. Children can come and imagine that climbing up and down. To us, we don't fear budget as our limit to our creativity. We have always believed that if you want to do good design, it doesn't matter what scale, it doesn't matter what budget or complexity, there's always opportunity to do something different. This humble project gave us that ultimate challenge, and I think we were quite pleased with the outcome. Hope it will inspire more designers to push harder to find that design quality in their work.
Thank you very much, BU, for spending some time with us and explaining to us about this project. I'm really excited to see the opening of this. So I encourage everyone from Penang to come over to have a look at this particular project. Just check it out, take some photos, spread the word. If you like what you see today, please feel free to like, share and subscribe to the channel. We cover art, architecture, photography and filmmaking in Malaysia, and we would like to have you on board. Until then, see you in the next one.